Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Here's Vandersloot. Up and in on the layup.
Contact or no contact, she was getting through. Great use of power on her part.
Wide open look. A nice shot by Ionescu.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get from defenders.
The shot by Vandersloot, no good. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's incredible concentration right there from her. Taking the hit and finding a way to score through it.
Here's Vandersloot. That one goes. Count it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Cloud. Vibish, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good work inside there. She's showing how effective she can be in the paint.
Here's Vandersloot. To the right side. Copper cans it from downtown.
And Copper, an effective shooter. When she gets room to fire the three ball, she doesn't hesitate.
New York with the ball. To the paint. Vibish. The layup off target. On the wing, Carrington. High, arcing shot. It's rebounded by Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Count that one.
And have to be aware of Stewart inside. So good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
Here's Vandersloot. Here's Reese. And another three for Seattle.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
And Stewart gets it to go. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Timeout, Seattle.
Seattle making a change here. And it's Seattle with the ball. And she gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for her.
First personal foul.
I like the aggressive play. She doesn't shy away from the contact. She uses it to her advantage.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. New York trailing. Pass to Cloud. A nice shot by Ionescu.
Never scared to score near the basket. And Ionescu has a really impressive touch around the rim.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Vandersloot. And good that time.
She was getting bumped on that drive, but still manages to maintain her balance and drop in the score.
.141 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ionescu. And here's Seattle. Here's Copper. 18 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, hey, Copper knows what the defense is trying to do, and she capitalizes in the two-player game. Smart stuff.
And now the first timeout called here for the Liberty. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Brink with the rebound. Seattle leading by 4. Driving the lane. And the shot goes in.
Well, showing us what she can do. Puts the ball on the floor and goes.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Zabali. Inside. Here's Burke. And the shot goes in.
Well, with some tight defense in her face, she was still able to get it in the bucket.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brink. There's a screen. And the shot is good.
A lot of contact on that play inside, but she was able to muscle through it and convert the chance anyway.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Seattle leads by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Seattle.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
New York trails by 6. To the middle, stolen by Wilson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The balance, the focus. She's good at staying locked in on the task at hand.
And here are the Liberty now. Burke with it. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Seattle leading by 5. Basket is good, and she's got a chance here for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, she did an outstanding job sticking with her, not allowing the defense to slow her down.
At the line for Seattle.
One shot.
Number 2. One shot.
New York trails by 8. 14 feet away, and again, it's New York.
Yeah, I think sometimes the mid-range is overlooked. Kudos to her for utilizing it.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Going inside, and it's in there. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Harrison. Here's Ionescu. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. And Seattle leads by 10.
I mean, look at the focus she has on that drive. Nothing was going to stop her from converting.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now a timeout called by the Liberty. New York going with almost an entire new group here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Cloud. New York moving it around. Good work there as it goes.
Well, that's great use of her body and her instincts to get in position and convert inside.
Seattle leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Connects from three-point range. And the Liberty with possession. Here's Ionescu. To the wing on the left. Shoots. Cloud misses. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
The size, the overlooked quickness. Angel Reese is tough to guard when she's attacking.
Here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. 1:39 left in the first half. Here's Reese. Fades. A shot off that time. New York trails by 13. Now Jones launches a three. New York, no good that time either. 1:11 left now here in the second. Vandersloot with the bucket.
These looks can be easy money if you've got the skills she has.
And so it's New York with it. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ionescu. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shot. Was ready and set, so once she got the ball, Sabrina was ready.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Carrington. And the layup falls. And Seattle leads by 15.
Well, that is no easy finish. She held her ground even with the contact.
.40 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Cloud. Here's Ionescu. Lock at 6. Here's Reese. This one for 3. Good on the triple. And so it's Seattle with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New York trails by 18. Here's Ionescu. Seattle with the ball. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Reese. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know, Angel Reese is so tough inside. Almost better when she gets some contact.
And here are the Liberty now. Pass to Cloud. Here's Stewart. Seattle leading by 20. Here's Brink. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, and that's just nice concentration by her. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Cloud for the 3. New York, no good that time either. And it's Seattle with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the shot goes down.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. getting through the contact and to a good look. That's a strong bucket.
And the Liberty with possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Ionescu can't get it to go. Here's Reese. Good work defensively by Jones. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Cloud. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Copper. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Brink gets the bucket.
I mean, give her an A for effort. She made all of that happen.
New York calls timeout. Here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. There's the triple. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's Hamby. That one good for two.
Okay, if you're going to operate inside, you're going to deal with physical defense, and it doesn't bother her at all.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Ionescu. New York moving it around. Now here's Jones. They could use a bucket. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, that's a great job by Jones. Good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Becker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Look at the burst. She puts it on the floor and converts her drive.
Here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Sabali. Oh, that's blocked.
Great wingspan there from her to get a hand on that shot.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block. Both teams deciding to change it up. .129 left in the third. Cloud misses. And it's Seattle with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And she stays with it for the and one opportunity. What focus. A heady play.
Here's New York. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Here's Becker. It's rebounded by New York. Here's the teardrop. Here's Lainey Hamilton. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
Pass to Zabali. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And that one's good, Hamby.
I love how assertive she was right there. She feels like no one can guard her inside.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
And that's gotta fire them up. Tremendous play.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Seattle ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Beckers. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Off the catch, she's right in rhythm. Great possession.
Here's Ionescu. Here's the three. Unable to get that one. Here's Seattle. And here's Wilson. And that one, good.
How about those 2 points from her? Goes through contact. Bravo.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Ionescu. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Talk about a determined distributor. Ionescu pretty much always knows where her teammates are.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
And here are the Liberty now. Pass to Ionescu. Here's Harrison. The steal. And here's the fast break. And the basket by Becker. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Here's Ionescu, and the layup is good.
It can get congested in there, but she finds a way.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Bangs home the trifecta. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Harrison. Here's Ionescu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Rebound by Hamby. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Now here's Wilson. There's the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
She cashes in off the pass, catching and connecting with the J.
Pass to Ionescu. Some nice passing by New York here. New York needs to get off a shot. Basket, good.
Yeah, there was a lot of bumping going on inside, but she's able to fight through the defense and convert the shot.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Wilson. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Ionescu. Seattle calls timeout. They're up by 39. So New York going with almost an entire new group here.
Substitution on the court.
A floater, and that's 2 points for her on the layup.
Well, she obviously understands the value of the floater. That was a sweet shot.
.106 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cloud. Here's Ionescu. Here's Zabali. Count it.
Hey, the more effective she is inside, the more pressure she takes off her teammates.
.40 seconds left in the fourth. To halt the run, Ionescu can't get it to go. And it's Seattle with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. A 3-ball. Shot's good by Wilson.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
Back to Stewart from downtown. New York, no good that time either. Here's Zabali. Count it. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Reese out there with Gordon. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Drummond in at the center. They've got Ewing. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Thomas, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. Oh, these guys went at each other, Greg, for so many years in the Eastern Conference. Now, Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas suiting up in the same uniform.
And what a special sight that is. Two of the best who had some really hard-fought battles against one another. This is almost like a super duo.
Greg, isn't it great to see these longtime rivals coming together?
Yeah, and we've seen Butler go to that pull-up so many times in his career. It's his bread and butter.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ewing dishes to Thomas. Pass to Pippen. And here's Ewing. Shot clock at 5. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Maxey kicks to Butler. Kicks it out to Maxey. On the wing, Gordon. Releases. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
It's Jordan, top of the key. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
At the elbow, it's Drummond. Yabusele in the corner. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thomas passes to Pippen. Here's Thomas. Outside Jordan. Over Gordon. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Seattle. 3-point lead. Outside Butler. Back to Drummond. Maxey looking it over. And the layup is good.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Jordan. In the corner, it's Rodman. 6 to shoot. Here's Pippen. No good, unable to end this run. Seattle leading by 5. Outside Butler. A 3. Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Maxey against Pippen. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Yabusele, and Jordan gets it to go.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. So both teams changing it up here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Yabusele. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Lewis dishes to Dumars. Price outside. Pulls up, high post. Nice jump shot. Good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Gordon kicks to Yabusele. And here's Maxey outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 5 now.
The shortest three in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Willis with a screen on Yabusele. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Yabusele.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Price against Maxey. The kick out to Dumas. There's a screen by Willis. Lewis. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
Reggie Lewis.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And both free throws good for Lewis.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Maxey, that's a 2. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's Seattle, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
No one near him. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Seattle. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Wade. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Reese has got the lead up to 13 now for Seattle.
I mean, if Reese is connecting from long range, the defense has no chance.
Shot on the wing. Lewis misses. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wade from outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Seattle calls timeout.
Get ready for your dance.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Butler passes to Reese. Wade outside. From deep, Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Maxey's got 10 points.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Here's Pippen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Seattle leading by 12. Outside, Maxey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for one.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
And here is Jordan. Outside Pippen. In the corner, it's Rodman. Such a wide open look. Rodman's got his first basket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Reese. Maxey in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. 16 points for him.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Jordan. Seattle grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Reese gets the bucket.
I love the confidence from Reese, trusting in that lefty J.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jordan up top. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Seattle leading by 17. Outside, Maxey. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Jordan. Butler's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. It's Pippen on the wing. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Point-blank range, Jordan.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Maxey. Morning inside. Ewing defending.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Outside Pippen. Left side Jordan. Back to Thomas. And a wide open look for Jordan. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wade, good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside Butler, the three, and that one is off. Tyrese Maxey, he's been the guy making things happen for Seattle. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Rodman is out there with Ewing. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Pippen. And it's Jordan in a shooting guard. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. And the basket by Gordon.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the three.
Here's Jordan. Pippen a screen. Jordan passes to Pippen. He's looking. Michael Jordan finishes beautifully that alley-oop.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Seattle leading by 15. Lets it go from 14. And it's in off the backboard.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Now, here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Pass to Maxey. His three-pointers off. The mark. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. Drains the 19-footer. Thomas got his first points of the game.
Hey, any possession that results in points is a positive one.
Gordon for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Fans, your dance team.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Seattle. Scotty Barnes comes in for Jimmy Butler. Gordon's gone 3 for 3 from deep so far. Perfect. And it's Jordan atop the key. Over Gordon. The shot by Jordan, no good. Seattle leading by 18. Here's Bosh. 2 points. That one goes.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Thomas passes to Pippen. Now Jordan. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Bosh. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 18. Outside Thomas. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 16, and there it is for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Bosch has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Ewing. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. Really left alone that time. Pippen's got 6 points. Now Maxey. He's got 18. Eric Gordon on the wing. Fires from deep. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Pippen. And stolen by Drummond. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Barnes passes to Drummond. Now here's Bosch, and here's Barnes for 3. Basket is good, the assist from Bosch. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Rodman. And here is Jordan. Here's Thomas. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Seattle ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Maxey against Dumars. Fires from the line. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Here's Butler. Pass to Wade. Here's Reese. Lewis covering. Here's Reese. 5 to shoot. There's Gordon with the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, he's not an elite 3-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Dumars kicks to Pippen. Back to Dumars. Pippen against Butler. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
With plenty of power behind that play, he didn't give the defense any chance to stop him.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Butler. And here's Maxey outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
3 points.
Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. Maxey's got 80% average from deep tonight, making 4 of 5.
Timeout.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get ready for your dance team.
And Seattle making a change here. Edgecombe with the steal. Chalk up 2 there.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
Now, here's Jordan. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Rodman sets a screen. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Wilson. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Three-pointer. Wade gets the three-pointer to fall. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Pass to Edgecombe. And it's off from three-point range. Ewing with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Jordan, right side. Here's Thomas. Misses the wing Jerry. And it's Seattle with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Reese gets the bucket.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
Thomas with it. Rodman outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen, the pass to Ewing. Can't hit that one. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Thomas. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Rodman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 14-6 run. Reese. It's good from long range. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Jordan. Rodman down low. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Edgecombe. Jordan can't get it to go. Now Edgecombe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Michael Jordan on the wing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Reese. Pass to Wade. Outside Wilson. Trains the three-pointer.
Catch and shoot looks are generally high percentage, especially when she's shooting.
Outside Thomas. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.